All right, everybody, Samori Benjamin here on opening day of the Major League Baseball season here at Citi Field with former Major League ball player, all-star, and now assistant manager of the Milwaukee Brewers, Mr. Rickie Weeks.
Yes,
and also, like myself, HBCU alum, definitely, all right? So, Rickie, I was telling you how I've definitely been following your career for a long time, and it's great to finally interview you and all that. Now, it's opening day here. How do you feel to be back in uniform opening day 2024?
It does feel good. I think the experience that I had as a player to kind of help me get to this role now and kind of, I guess exude my and whatever experience that I do have on the players and office management. But I think for me, just coming back in the dugout to be able to affect, change on this side of the ball. I think it helps me a lot, and I'm very eager to do it and excited to do it as well.
Yeah, I know after you stopped playing a few years ago, you were out of the game for a while, so what made you want to come back in?
Yeah, well, after I finished playing, I went to school and I finished my degree, and then on top of that, then once I finished that, then I went ahead and, pursued my front office career. I was there for 2.5 years, and then now here in the dugouts as associate manager. I think it was just a cool experience, just getting that experience there to understand how things work outside of the baseball field, I guess, and and just go from there and just gain experience. It just helped me out a lot.
Now, you grew up in the South, right?
Yes, sir.
Where? Florida.
Florida.
Grew up in Florida. Now, you were a star in high school playing baseball. Now, I read that you also played football and all that. I mean, Florida's a big football state,
yeah.
So there's not a lot of African American players, young kids at this time interested in baseball the way there once was. How did you get into the game in Florida?
Well, the biggest thing for me was just seeing my family. My grandfather played baseball, my dad played baseball, I played obviously, but and also my brother played baseball. Mm-hmm. So it was just a family business. So to me, just going at it that way and understanding the game from that perspective, it was very easy for me to choose a career like that in baseball.
I think I read that your father played up here at Seton Hall for college.
Yep.
Is that true?
Yep.
Okay, and your grandfather was a Negro leaguer.
Yep.
Now, how did you end up going to Southern? You were a star, but you ended up going to HBCU to play baseball in college.
Honestly, I don't know. I think the biggest thing for me was not having a whole lot of opportunities coming out of high school. They gave me a chance. So I ran with it. The great tutors of Roger Kadar over there at Southern University. So just being able to understand that and understand where I come from, it was just cool for me to go out there and try to be that.
Myself going to Norfolk State, I saw, right, when I was there, I would be in a dorm room, basketball game would be on, everybody would be watching the basketball game, football, same. Baseball, I would be in a room by myself watching the game. Not a lot of as much interest in baseball. What was it like playing at HBCU that time?
Oh, it was great. I tell people all the time that the reason why I played as long as I did was because it's because I went to HBCU. I really do believe that. But I think the biggest thing was just to be around my own people, to be able to express myself, beyond judgment, and I think that kind of helped me prepare myself. Not only as a baseball player but as a man. I think, and having that experience just helped me out tremendously.
And I know you definitely went to a Bayou Classic or two against Grambling. And Grambling, they just retired, honored Willis Reed, the captain of the Knicks' only championship teams. He passed away last year. That was just on Monday. They honored him, and Grambling University and Southern were played in some HBCU basketball classics recently. Now, okay, but just in terms of the competition, what was it like just playing against the Grambling and some of the other teams in the SWAC at that time?
That was good, I think. I think back then it was probably like the age of, we had a lot of talent. Maybe not the actual baseball IQ, but there was a lot of talent. And I think a lot of guys that I played with, I had two of my teammates I played with, they made it to the big leagues as well. So there was definitely some talent there inside that league. And there was guys from Grambling, guys from Jackson State, guys from all over that they actually made it a pro ball and actually did something there for themselves. And some of them are still in baseball. So just being in the atmosphere again, like I said, I think that was that was just a good good era to be around in SWAC baseball.
And you tore it up. Obviously, you were picked number 2 overall in the Major League Baseball draft when you were drafted. So, how was that experience for you to be selected so high?
No, it was good. The experience was good, obviously, and and going through, you really don't know, how well it's going to be taken. I guess nationwide, but for me, it was just going through the experience was just great.
Yeah, that's great that you were not overlooked playing at HBCU. Okay, now really quick, I know you got to get ready for your game. Milwaukee Brewers, that was a team where I remember when you were playing there, you had a lot of Afro-American players. I remember at one time, one year, maybe like 08, 09, one of those years, you had the most Afro-American players on of any MLB team. Prince Fielders, T.C. Sabathia, Billy Hall, a lot of really good guys. What was it like playing for that team? And you all were a very good team also.
No, it was good. It was good. I think we made the playoffs that year, but also too, the biggest thing was just, brought back flashbacks from, and me being in college. And a lot of times, I'm thinking we take that for granted just because we don't see as many African Americans in baseball right now. But those times were very special to me, and I always forget those times.
Two more for you. Now, you were a guy that had power and speed, could do it all. Who were some of your baseball influences growing up?
Oh, number one, Rickey Henderson. He was by far my favorite player to this day. I don't care what team he played for. I follow him, every step of the way. So for him to go about again, he was a power guy, speed guy, played defense. I mean, did it all. So that's a guy that I wanted to follow. And
he brought a lot of style and flash to the game.
Already.
Okay. Last question. First year, in the dugout here, about to begin the new season. Just what do you see for your Milwaukee Brewers team, and what you all have to do to just have a successful year?
Yeah, I think for us, we got to do things a little bit different. We got to be creative. We've got a very young team, very athletic. We got to stay aggressive in all facets, hopefully, and just go and play our game. We can't really do too much outside of that, but I think we're going to do a good job of that. I think, and then outside of that, obviously, pitching defense comes into play too. So. I think we'll do a good job there. So, sky's the limit. I'm not going to make no predictions, but the one thing we will say, the team will go out there, compete, and play hard.
All right, folks. Former All-Star in 2011, first year here in the dugout, assistant manager of the Milwaukee Brewers, Rickie Weeks, a fellow HBCU alum. Thank you so much and good luck.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, boss.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
All right, folks. We're back.